WCI, and obviously didn't knock out a Monday market outlook because of Memorial Day. And hopefully you took some time out to reflect about those who have given the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom, and those who are still on the tip of the spear every day and every night defending our freedom. So hopefully had a good Memorial Day. Yesterday, rip your face off rally, right? Why? Well, we had some pretty good home sales coming out, the best numbers in 7 years. So what's that sound like? A little 2006-ish? And also some consumer confidence numbers. The Conference Board's numbers came out surprisingly strong. So this was all yesterday, right? The Conference Board's consumer confidence number. Why is that important? Well, it's asking 5,000 households, pretty good sample, of their current and future economic conditions, including their labor availability, business conditions, and overall economic situation. I mean, last month's was revised up from 68.1. The 500-pound heads were calling for 70.7. This thing crushed it at 76.2. Case-Shiller crushed it. Richmond manufacturing and also has been, wasn't that strong. Doesn't matter. Headline, good housing, good consumer confidence. What a difference a day makes. So we had that 200-point rally, massive rally in the SPOOs. But guess what's going on here, folks? We're starting to, and if you were my live trading session yesterday or going to be my live trading session today, you know that the market's starting to smell a little smoke. And this really is a packed theater, folks. And as a retail investor, you're going to get trampled if you don't know when the fire's coming. I'm telling you right now that the fire is starting to, I'm not yelling fire, I'm smelling the smoke. And it's interesting because I'm talking to my hedge fund buddies, private wealth managers, and just a lot of people. We're all starting to smell the smoke, and it's interesting. This is the new word. We think the Fed is actually doing a little bit of stealth tapering. So these mortgage-backed securities and treasuries that they're buying to the tune of $85 billion a month that they're printing out of thin air, don't get me started, are they starting to throttle back on that a little bit? We're starting to see that a little bit. Last week we had three Fed people, three Fed heavies come out and say, you know what, we need to end this stuff. And we're starting to smell a little smoke, like I said. So we're seeing some uncertainty in the market today. Obviously, this is also, I use the term relief pullback. When we have a rip-your-face-off rally like we did yesterday, we tend to have what I call a relief pullback, which is what we're seeing today. So, the Dow's off 160. The selling's actually accelerating a little bit when I'm shooting this video, and the SPOOs are off almost 18. But on a day like today, or a day like yesterday, a day like yesterday with the rip-your-face-off rally and a day like today where we have a relief pullback, this is what your portfolio should look like. A lot of greens, some light greens, some pinks, and some screaming reds. This is a hedged portfolio, right? So, for example, I have hedges, a VIX. I got bullish on the VIX. Whenever the VIX, this is an easy trade, folks. If you're in my live trading sessions, you know this by heart. The resting heart rate for the VIX for the past 3 months is about a 13. Right here, there's the resting heart rate of the VIX, and down to about 12.5. 1244 it closed at last Friday, so right about there. There's the resting heart rate. Anybody see a trend at what happens when we hit our resting heart rate? We get a freak out, we get a freak out, we get a freak out, and we're getting a little bit of a freak out right now. So I end up placing bullish double verticals on volatility whenever the VIX a couple days ago was down here at 12.5, around 13. And here's what I do. So when vol's cheap, you buy it. When it's expensive, you do what? You sell it. So when the VIX had a huge spike up, huge in relative terms, up to 17.5, I turn that bullish double vertical into a bearish double vertical. Folks, this is it's like shooting fish in a barrel, trading the VIX like this. And we can go back even farther in time. There's our resting heart rate. Each month that we've seen since the beginning of the year, obviously this massive freak out of the VIX was what? The clown car and stupidity in Washington with the fiscal cliff. Knew this was going to happen. Had a bullish double vertical on volatility because I knew the clown car was in full effect. And then I knew that, just like Washington always does, they were going to kick the can down the road and vol was going to implode. There was 2 double verticals right there, and we crushed it. And then each month since, we've had a freak out, a couple freakouts, and guess what? Volatility doesn't stay elevated for too long. I cannot, I'm in pretty good shape, but I can't stand on the treadmill or can't run on the treadmill at a 10 incline for 10 miles an hour for too long. It just doesn't happen. I got to go back to my resting heart rate for a while. That's what the VIX does. So if you want to learn how to trade the VIX or trade volatility or have hedges in your portfolio, please drop us a line, such as gold. Gold is catching a bid today as the market's imploding. Tiffany's had a huge day yesterday, great earnings, and I sold into that pop yesterday. This thing was up 80 and a half bucks yesterday. I said sold 82 and a half, 85 bear call spread, and there's 540 bucks in a day. One day trades up 50% for about 555 bucks. I got other good trades going on as well. So having a great time trading this crazy market, but I'm telling you guys, I'm smelling smoke. And I'm starting to, and today I have a live trading session at 1, but I'm starting to put some positions on for when the music stops. I'm going to have a chair. Are you going to have a chair? Or are you going to get crushed by all the professional traders in Wall Street? Because it's sad, folks, when this happens, when retail investors or traders such as yourself hear, you know what, this stock market can't go down. And then everybody jumps into the pool, but Wall Street ended up pulling the plug as you're doing your backflip, and they're all gone, and the liquidity's gone, and you get kicked in the teeth again. Don't let that happen. Be prepared. Notice, though, guys, pullback, pullback, pullback. We've seen some pullbacks in the market. Keeps going up. However, and these pullbacks have reasons, right? I already told you, fiscal cliff, what's this one? The sequester, little Cyprus and North Korea action around here. But right now, I mean, if the market's not going to go down on Cyprus imploding, North Korea, or the fiscal cliff, or the sequester, it is going to go down on the Fed and what it's doing. If you've been trading with me for a while, you know that this right triangle, this thing right here, is built on nothing but crap. Our economy is not that good, folks. If you think our economy is good, you should have been in my live trading session yesterday. I gave you a report on 40 things that should freak you the hell out about what's wrong with our economy from the current debt situation. President Obama has put on more debt in his first term than the 42 presidents before him combined. So don't give me this whole Bush started our debt problems. Really? Obama beat all 42 presidents combined. Largest number on food stamps. 50% of people in South Florida, children living in poverty. I got a report for you if you wanna freak the hell out. But know that this right triangle is crap, and it's gonna and with the Fed not propping this market up, we're looking at Dow 7,500 and the S&P down at I'd say 700, 750. You ready for that? Is your portfolio ready for that massive correction? If it isn't, you're doing it wrong. If you're just buying this thing hand over fist because you think the market's going to keep going up, you're going to get shellacked. So that's what's going on. Also didn't get a chance to knock out a video yesterday because we were absolutely swamped opening new accounts with our managed account service. Wealth Creation Investments. Wealth Creation Investments, you can open a managed account with us, minimum of $25,000. It can be in an IRA, and IRA just takes a couple more days to process, but absolutely swamped yesterday. So I know a bunch of you sent me an email saying, Whiz, put me on your managed account list, give me a call, give me the details, and I want to get my account funded. We were buried yesterday. So if I said we were going to call you yesterday, my apologies. We're on the phones right now, getting accounts opened and getting trading and managing people's accounts. So couldn't be more fired up. So if you want information about the managed account service, shoot me an email and send it to Whiz, W-H-I-Z, at wealthcreationinvestments.com. Not Wealth Creation Investing. That's going to be Wealth Creation Investing is the company where we're going to teach you how to fish. But you've asked for it. Hey, Whiz, I don't have time to learn how to fish. I need you guys to go fish for me. That's Wealth Creation Investments. Okay? So shoot me an email, Whiz, W-H-I-Z, at wealthcreationinvestments.com. Let me know, hey, I'm interested in the managed account service, and we'll give you a call or we'll shoot you all the details about the service. But like I said, we absolutely swamped yesterday. We have accounts open, we're trading, and actually had a phenomenal day yesterday in the bond, crude, oil, a lot of great stuff going on, folks. I got to get going, but wanted to at least bring you up to speed on that's what's going on. But get ready, guys. I'm not going to go Nostradamus and say the end is near. It's coming, and if you're not ready, you're going to get hurt. And I definitely don't want to see that happen. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm passionate after seeing this scummy stuff on Wall Street and getting back to my roots here, being on the retail side and helping folks. You need an ejection seat. I'm going to help you out with that. Okay, got to run. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with the Top Gun Options SITREP. We'll see you.